Good morning. I'm sitting here on a Sunday morning looking for the will and desire to actually get something done. Haven't found it yet. Still have like almost half of my coffee to drink, so maybe it's going to come. But feeling extremely lazy because I have a lot of things I want to get done today. And so I'm just flipping through, the TV and seeing if there's something I want to watch while I play a little bit of Animal Crossing. Look at that fat roll. Good lord. There's my game. Anyway, so I just went to Netflix, and the first thing that popped up is a movie called The Royal Treatment. Okay, first of all, it's got Laura Morano, and she's from uh, Austin and Alley, which was a big deal when my kid was a kid, and I've seen every single episode of Austin and Alley, some of them multiple times, particularly the one, I should know the title of this, but where it involves a kangaroo, and a kangaroo, they give the kangaroo a guitar to play, and the kangaroo throws the guitar out the window and it breaks the window, and it's a whole thing. And that's, I think, my favorite episode of Austin Alley. And I really can't believe I don't remember the name of that episode. But anyway, it's a great one. Um, I believe it's in season one. It's one of the first episodes, so 5 stars. Anyway, so it's got Lauren Morano. So instantly I'm like, okay, I love me some Alley. So what's going on here? And then I'm like, seriously, only like not even 2 minutes into it, and like she picks up a paper. So basically, well, okay, anyway, so she picks up a paper. And the headline says something about this prince that's coming, and then she says, "What's with his hair?" Because she's like a hairdresser or something. And the lady she's talking to says, "Where's Lavania?" I think is the name, the country he's supposed to be from. And then she says something about it being near Aldovia, and I'm like, "Oh my god, you guys just literally put this in the whole like royal universe because the Christmas Prince movies are Aldovia, and I believe we already know that Aldovia and whatever the hell the Switch Princess Switch movies. I think that they're somehow related. So I just want to say to Netflix for like continuing this um, RCU Royal Cinematic Universe. I'm here for it. So literally 2 minutes in, and I'm 100% going to watch this movie, and I'll let you know what I think. So there you go. Just an update. I am 26 minutes in, and I just want to say this movie's pretty dumb. It's pretty bad. But I'm 100% going to watch the entire thing. Like 1 million billion percent. And the prince is played by the guy who was in the live action Aladdin, which is a movie that I really enjoyed. Do I think he's a good actor? Not necessarily. But, he's cute. So we're just going to keep watching this and see how it goes. Okay, I'm totally confused. Back to watching the royal treatment, and there's a part where they're going to go and visit this school that Izzy, that's Laura Morano's character, had visited um, at another point in the movie. And in the other point in the movie, I swear she walked there, like she left the palace and then took a walk, and it's like, oh, here's these railroad tracks, and she crossed the tracks, and on the opposite side of the tracks, like everything, like it's they're I can't say that word. They're poor, but they're still having a great time, and they're singing and they're dancing and stuff, and she's like, damn, this is where it's at, as opposed to like the stuffy royal people. Anyway, she meets this girl and sees this little school, and the school like doesn't have any supplies and stuff like that. And like earlier in the movie, the guy who runs the community center had said he didn't want to turn it over to just anybody. So it sounds like she wants to do something like that, right? Like that's going to wind up being her thing. Anyway, that's all nice and great. And this little girl that she meets is just freaking adorable. But now we're at this part of the movie where they have a bunch of stuff that they want to take to the kids, which, like, I can understand that they need a truck for it because she went and like got donations for toys and stuff. Then also they were getting some furniture, which I forgot what they said they were going to do with this furniture that the queen had in the storage or whatever. I don't know. The point is, what started when she went to go visit the place in the first place as like what seemed like a short walk like they were on this drive, like when you could like you can see the sea and stuff, and they're telling stories to each other, and it just seemed like it took like a really long time to get there, and I'm just so confused. And I don't know. Um, Maybe somebody can help me out with that in case I missed something, some stop that they were making that made that drive, you know, long drive necessary. Or maybe I missed the part where she drove into town. I don't know. I don't know. This movie's really bad. It's very, very bad, but I'm still gonna watch it, and I don't feel like I'm completely wasting my time. But then I still have 30 minutes, so let me tell you how I feel in 30 minutes. Okay. Okay, I'm done. Um, it's not good. So I'll tell you why. First of all, the accents. So maybe it's because I've known Laura Morano for a long time because of Austin Alley, and I know that she doesn't have this New York accent. That could be part of the problem. But I mean, it was fine. It was fine. But then you have like this country that they're in, Slovenia. It's multiracial, which is fun and which is great. And but like some people have English accents, and then the prince has no accent, and then dad has one accent, and then Walter the tutor butler guy has an English accent. It's all very confusing. In the acting, some of the acting is like, especially the parents of the woman he's supposed to marry, the acting is like elementary school, junior high school level play, like junior high school play level. Because I was going to say high school play level, but I didn't think that was. I thought that that was not being nice to high schoolers, which sounds terrible. But those two in particular, I think their roles are just really. There's not much to them, and then the parts that they do have are just their lines are just terrible, so that doesn't help. They might be really good actors in something that's different, but in this they weren't. Um, but I'm still not mad I watched it. Like, I still don't wish that I could go back in time and not watch it because it's not bad. Like, you know how, like, I was really glad I watched Godwink because that was just so terrible that, like, it's unforgettable. This is like, because I wanted to like it because I still like Laura Morano. She and her mom and her sister were the producers on this. Good for them for giving this a whirl. I think it could have been better, but it wasn't. As I told my besties, it was making the Princess Switch movies look like fine cinema. So, there's that. So, I really could not necessarily tell you that you should watch this movie because I'm not. It has some fun moments. It has some fun moments. I would say if you were a diehard Austin Alley fan, go ahead and put it on and fold your laundry. That's what I'm going to tell you. That's the best that I can give you. Because, I would probably put it on again while I was folding my laundry. If I had, like, nothing else to watch. Because I can't hate it. There's something about it that won't let me hate it. It's not like that. It's just not very good. It's definitely a guilty pleasure type of thing. But but I would have liked more pleasure. I don't even think that I'm making any sense. I don't even understand what I'm saying about this movie. Um, I don't know. I'll let you figure out if you should watch it. And you probably should. So, anyway, as always, thanks for watching. I'm going to go to bed. It's got to be like close to 9 o'clock or something. I don't know. Anyway, thank you. Bye.